Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at this Ferrino Yukon Pro SQ. And this is a really nice, large synthetic sleeping bag that I definitely think you guys should check out, so stick with me. Again, this is the Ferrino Yukon Pro SQ. Like I mentioned before, this is a synthetic sleeping bag. Pretty nice. It's definitely got a lot of features that I think you guys will enjoy. So what I want to do is kind of talk about specs before we get it open, and we'll just go from there. So your length right here, I know it's in centimeters, but it is 86.5 inches long by right at 31.5 inches wide. Stated weight is 2,000 grams. We will check that in pounds and ounces. Let's see if I can move this so that the glare doesn't get it. We'll set our plate up there. Zero it out. Alright. Alright. I know you guys can't see it, but it is 4 pounds, 4.4 ounces. So a little bit on the heavy side. However, it's not completely unbearable by any means. So I did compress it as much as I could, actually put all my body weight on it, and that is as tight as I could get it. It is about the size of 2 basketballs next to each other, so relatively large. Looking at the tag again, you can see that the shell is made of 210T ripstop polyester. Your liner is a 65-35 polycotton blend, and then the filling is a hollow-bodied synthetic insulation. So pretty good stuff. Looking at the outside of the pack, the compression sack, you can see it does have their logo on it. I think that actually looks pretty cool. Hardware is nice. I actually love the way that this compression sack is set up, being that you've actually got a side release buckle here instead of just your traditional tri-glides like that, so just makes it a little bit simpler for you. So we'll go ahead and loosen it up a little bit. And then, of course, to get into it, all you have to do, unclip that side release buckle. Makes it really easy, and it is sewn in down here at the bottom, so you don't have to worry about it going everywhere. Alright, and then you've just got your standard drawstring there, and you can pull the thing out, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright guys, here we are with it rolled out. I do want to show you the length of it. You can see, obviously, it is a rectangular design with a mummy style head. I want you to look at the fabric real quick. Hopefully you can see it is that ripstop there, so it should be pretty durable and relatively water resistant. Looking at the inside here, there's of course that polycotton blend. It actually feels quite a bit like a flannel type of fabric, which I actually like. Obviously flannel is known as being a warm material, so that's a good thing for a sleeping bag, which, by the way, it does have what I'm assuming is a comfort rating of 7 degrees Celsius, which would be 44 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's definitely not going to be a 4-season bag. You're not going to want to use this when temperatures get below freezing. It is more for, that mild to moderate temperature night. So do keep that in mind. Hardware, really, really nice. This one that I have is a left side zip, and the zippers work absolutely great. I've had no issues with them. You do have a baffle here that runs alongside the zipper to keep those drafts out, which I think is excellent. You're also going to get, hopefully you can see this here, an interior baffle that wraps around your neck or shoulder area to keep your body heat from escaping through the top of the bag. And you can Velcro the ends together like that. And if we look over here, you've got a nice drawstring, and you can basically cinch that inner baffle around your shoulders, your neck, wherever you want to, and it's really, really easy to use, as you can see. You also have another drawstring on the outside, of course, so we will go ahead and zip this up. You do have a zipper protector there, and obviously, like any mummy style sleeping bag, you will pull that drawstring and it's going to cinch the head up for you. So simple, easy, just like everything else you've used in terms of sleeping bags. Nothing really different at all. I want to point this out to you guys as well. You do have an internal pocket. Don't know if you can see the seams, but you've got a Velcro closure there and then a seam here, and it's actually pretty generously sized. I own quite a few sleeping bags, and the ones that do have pockets on the insides, they're not really that big. I wear glasses, so most nights I tend to stow my glasses in a pocket in the tent. But if you're in a hammock or something else and you want to store your glasses in here, you can definitely fit them in there. Also, this is a 5.5-inch screen cell phone. Fits in there perfectly with room to spare, so you could throw your phone and your glasses in there, or flashlight, whatever suits your needs. So I like that they include that. That baffle that we talked about does run the entire length of the zipper, and down here at the foot box, you can see, hopefully, you do have 2 hangers. So if you decide you want to store this, in a closet on a hanger, you definitely have the option of doing that with these loops. It is a full zip design. So what that means, of course, is this one that I have being the left side zip, I could get another right-handed zip the 2 together and make it into a double bag, which is great for couples. And you can see here, let's try to unzip it, and we are stuck. There we go. Alright. So, obviously you can unzip it as well. I think one thing that I do like about that, being that this is a kind of a 3-season bag, one of the nice things about this full-length zipper is a lot of times on your 4-season bags, your zipper only goes down to your hip, or maybe a little bit lower. So if you get hot in the middle of the night, you can't really vent it. A lot of people sleep with their feet cold, or hot rather, and this gives you the option of opening the foot box up to ventilate your feet, which is great. So that's pretty much it, guys. I actually really like this thing. I'm impressed by it. I'm going to go ahead and climb in it here in just a second. And just so you know, I am 6'1", weigh about 240, so I'm a larger guy, and this thing is definitely big enough for me. So any of you larger guys, you're definitely going to fit really well. This is a really nice 3-season bag, so we'll go ahead and hop in. Alright guys, hopefully you can see down here at the foot box, I've got my feet all the way in, and I don't know if you can see that, but stretching my knees out, it is super wide, which is great. Getting inside, super easy. I've actually got about 6 inches of room still above my head, and like I said, I'm 6'1", so really nice, very roomy, and that is pretty much it, you guys. Going back to the fill, being that it's not a down bag, it's obviously not quite as compressible or lightweight. However, the good thing about a synthetic bag insulation is the fact that if it happens to get wet, it's still going to retain its insulating quality. So again guys, this is the Ferrino Yukon Pro SQ. Really nice bag for 3-season use. I'm happy with it, and if you're interested in it, definitely check it out. Thanks.